Whoa, 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 whoa.
What was that? What year was this cemetery made?
I changed the sweep rate. Does this help?
Lindsay, are you down here with me?
Can you tell me what happened to you? What is making Shelly or my mother's chest hurt?
What will happen when you tell someone you believe in the paranormal? 1. They could be accepting and want to hear everything that happened to you. Or they could also think of a few mean words to call you. Crazy, delusional. Is it crazy to think that there isn't just a dark hole waiting for us after we close our eyes one last time? I believe our energy is left even after our bodies are buried and our bones turn to ash. For 2 years, my mother and I have been searching for proof to show skeptics that believing in the paranormal isn't crazy. We have traveled across Indiana and into Illinois investigating claims of hauntings. We have decided to show you all the evidence we have captured since we started investigating. Our journey starts in a 24,000-acre forest in Martinsville, Indiana, named the Morgan Monroe Forest. For our first investigation, we ventured into an old cemetery named Step Cemetery. The most popular spirit that is said to haunt the cemetery is known as the Lady in Black. Legend has it, the Lady in Black sits on a nearby tree stump and watches over her baby's grave. We visited this location twice. Here is all the evidence we captured during both of our investigations. The first thing we captured was a photo that was taken when we were setting up a spirit box session at the Lady in Black's tree stump. Since all the lights were pointing down at the stump, we still have no idea what this light really is. This second photo was taken during the same session. No one was smoking, and it doesn't appear in any other photos. Could this be the Lady in Black showing herself? This third photo was taken while we were exploring. This could be dirt or a bug in the air. I personally don't believe this is paranormal. This fourth and last photo was taken when we were leaving. Again, I believe this to be dirt in the air, but some on our team don't think so because of the size. Our second location was another cemetery located in Greencastle, Indiana. Visitors have reported seeing a blue light that they contribute to be a 1950s police officer patrolling the cemetery. If you overstay your welcome. Some say a pack of dogs with glowing red eyes will chase you out to your vehicle. This is all we captured during our stay at Boone Hutch Cemetery. The first thing we captured was a weird noise during our spirit box session.
What year was this cemetery made? What year was this cemetery made?
The second piece of evidence we captured was an EVP at one of the tombstones. Located in Charlottesville, Indiana, Revenant Acres Farm's history is very vague. Owners have changed many times throughout the years. Here is everything we captured on that night. This piece of evidence was captured while we were out of the house and on our way to get some supplies. This second piece of evidence is from our first EVP session in the living room.
Can you make that pod switch colors? Can you make that pod switch colors?
This last piece of evidence was captured during a spirit box session while we were on the second floor.
I changed the sweep rate. Does this help? I changed the sweep rate. Does this help?
Thornhaven Manor is our favorite location. Not only is it in my mother's hometown of Newcastle, Indiana, it's just a beautiful house even in its current stage. We actually didn't catch any evidence at this location. So here is some of the walkthrough we left out of the episode.
One thing that you actually won't be alone, and there will be a male in the house because Oogly Boogly Boo is my cat.
Oogly boogly boo. I like that. How cute.
Yeah, and so he's a Manx cat, and he actually is like a little investigator. He'll stick with you the whole night.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so I've learned from him being here now that like it's good for me because a lot of times in the past I'd be like, oh, that's just in my head. I wasn't really hearing anything, but now I have this little guy who doesn't have any what do you call it when there's no perceived notion of what it could be. He doesn't know the difference between what we think and what we think it could be or what it may or may not be. And so it's neat to have his reaction to things with me. I'm like, okay, you heard it too.
Okay, so we're not crazy. You know what's
When you look out here, this house originally had 400 acres with it. And so 400 acres is that tree line out there. Right past that is the Big Blue River. That was their property line.
Oh my gosh.
The Riley Road right here was their property line. And then 3, the road in town, was their property line. And you can see how there's that little strip missing in the...
I noticed that earlier.
Yeah, that's the old farm road that lines up with the drive. So that's how they would get out. They had
cool.
they had a big barn out there, and they were known to be abolitionists, so they didn't believe in slavery. And he was actually tried by the state of Indiana for harboring a runaway slave by the name of Thomas here. And so we're getting more and more information that this seems to be part of the Underground Railroad.
Oh wow.
He was even part of the society that was known for being part of the Underground Railroad.
Now that's cool.
His wife was a Quaker. His wife, interestingly enough, his first wife's dad is the man who plotted out Richmond and named it. Yeah.
Wow.
So there's
Talk about
little
history.
connections with Indiana with this house.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Franklin County Jail in Benton, Illinois, held the last execution done by hanging in the state of Illinois. On April 19, 1928, Charlie Berger was hung for arranging the murder of Joe Adams, the mayor of West City, Illinois. While walking out to the gallows, Charlie Berger was seen smiling and laughing. His last words was, "It's a beautiful world." Even though there is so much history a part of this building, we didn't really capture much evidence. The only thing we found weird was this moment when we were in the upstairs cell block with the random phrase generator, which is said to let a spirit use its energy to make words. However, it is programmed with older phrases from the era. What do you think of the gallows outside?
Stop right there!
What do you think of the gallows outside?
Stop right there!
Not much is actually known about the Monroe House. However, the owners and other investigators have found some history of the house. Some that may never be released to the public due to how disturbing it is. During our investigation, we only had a few experiences. Both were unexplained noises. The first noise actually happened during our interview.
Actually brought him in and left him here. Actually brought him in and left him here.
To show us what Mike thinks made the noise, he moves this baby stroller. Here is a comparison of both events.
Actually brought him in and left him here. Actually brought him in and left him here.
The second noise happened during our investigation after a spirit box session on the second floor.
3. Make that device go off, please. 3. Make that device go off, please. Oh, what was that?
We would have liked to capture more evidence. However, this is part of investigating the paranormal. We won't let it discourage us. We will continue our journey to find proof there is an afterlife.